Introduction to Windows Azure Blob Storage. Windows Azure Blob Storage Service can be used to store and retrieve binary large objects, blobs. In this introduction to the Windows Azure Blob Storage Service, we will cover the difference between the types of blobs you can store, how to get files into and out of the service, how you can add metadata to your files, and more. Azure Blob Storage is a service for storing large amounts of unstructured data that can be accessed from anywhere in the world via HTTP or HTTPS. A single blob can be hundreds of gigabytes in size. Blob storage. Serving images or documents directly to a browser. Storing files for distributed access. Streaming video and audio. Performing secure backup and disaster recovery. Storing data for analysis by an on-premises or Azure-hosted service. Blob concepts. Storage account. All access to Azure storage is done through a storage account. Container. A container provides a grouping of a set of blobs. All blobs must be in a container. A container can store an unlimited number of blobs. Blob. A file of any type and size. There are two types of blobs that can be stored in Azure Storage: block and page blobs. Most files are block blobs. A single block blob can be up to 200 gigabytes in size. URL format. Blobs are addressable using the below URL format. Storage service architecture. The Windows Azure Storage Service allows users to store application data in the cloud and access it from anywhere, anytime. The open architecture of the storage service lets you design your applications and services to store and retrieve data using REST APIs. Blob limitations. Even though the Blob service provides a scalable and highly available service to store large files in the cloud, it has some limitations and constraints that are important to understand before you dive deep into its architecture and programming. The maximum size of each block blob is 200 gigabytes, and each page blob is 1 TB. You can upload blobs that are less than or equal to 64 MB in size using a single put operation. Blobs more than 64 MB in size must be uploaded as a set of blocks, with each block not greater than 4 MB in size. The development blob service supports blob sizes only up to 2 GB. For training, support and consulting inquiries, mail us, training@bispsolutions.com. Our website is www.bispsolutions.com. Thank you.